Hi guys, it's Ankita. Welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, how are you? If you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a book which you can easily start and finish over a weekend. The book that I'm recommending is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, illustrated by Jim Kay. Even though Patrick Ness has written this book, the concept, the characters, and the setting of this book was actually written by another author named Shivhan Daud, who was also an award-winning writer. Unfortunately, she passed away before she could write this book, so Patrick Ness took up this project and I think he delivered really well. In this book, we follow the story of Connor, who is a 13-year-old boy. Connor's mom is really ill and she is starting a new treatment. Although it's never mentioned in the book what illness Connor's mom has, it is very clear that she has cancer. Connor has these recurring nightmares, but when he finds out that his mother is going to start a new treatment, strange things start happening to him, in the sense that a monster visits him every night, and this monster tells Connor 3 stories, but the monster in return demands that Connor tell the monster the 4th story, the 4th and the final story. So while Connor's mom starts her new treatment and is really sick, the monster starts visiting Connor and tells him tales, these really strange stories with unexpected endings. And it does not comfort Connor in any way during a time when he really needs to hear comforting stories. Obviously Connor is struggling to deal with grief of his mother's illness and also anger, because that's how you feel. You feel helpless when someone you love is sick, right? And it sometimes manifests in the form of anger. But in the end, we find out what the nightmare is, and Connor is forced to face his conflicting feelings. Now, this is a very heavy book because this book deals with the theme of loss, grief, loneliness, sadness, bullying, and just grief at large. So it's not at all a feel-good book. Despite of that, I feel it's very important to read this book because, because it just gives you an insight into what people who actually face such difficulties in life, who have loved ones who are ill, and it just gives you an insight into what they struggle with, how they come to terms with grief and loss and pain in general. And no matter the age, right? In this book, it's a 13-year-old boy, but in reality, it could be anyone. Could be a 50-year-old man or a woman, or 65-year-old. Overall, I really love this book. I cried a lot, so it is definitely an emotional read. I cannot say that I enjoyed this book, but also I cannot not recommend this to anyone. This book really deserves a lot of praise. It is a middle grade book, but I think adults would enjoy it too. It is a very easy read when it comes to language, but it's definitely heavier on the emotional side. One more thing that I want to make clear is that this is not a graphic novel. It is actually an illustrated novel with a few illustrations here and there, and it's really well done. This is definitely a really short video, but there's not much I can say about this book except for please do read this book. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you have not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and as always, like and share this video with your friends and family, and I'll see you next time. Until then, au revoir.